All right, hello there. My name is Jen, and I am thrilled to be here with you. I am a physical therapist turned life coach after battling 20 plus years of burnout and overwhelm from juggling all the things. As a people pleaser, I decided to hire a life coach, and my transformation was so incredible that I felt this desire to get certified and become a life coach so that I can help women like you and me with the same things that I was struggling with. And now, as a certified life coach, I have the tools and the skills to help you overcome people pleasing, procrastination, overwhelm, self doubt, and break those patterns and put yourself back on your priority list. As you hop on, please say hello. I'm really excited for you all to be hopping on live. And I'm glad that you're here today because I'm going to talk to you about my simple 3-step morning routine. And before you hop off and say you're not a morning person, trust me, you don't need to be a morning person to have a great morning routine that's going to take your mornings from chaos and overwhelm to calm. And who doesn't want that? Because I know that so many of my clients that I'm talking to and so many women that are in my groups that I'm talking to and my friends and my family, everything that I'm hearing is my mornings are so stressful and chaotic, trying to get myself ready and get everybody out the door. It's just crazy. Hey, Melissa, how are you? So I am here to just share my simple 3-step process, right? It is super simple. Obviously, you can also build on a morning routine and make it as complex or as long as you want. But if you do these 3 steps, even if it's just for 15 minutes total a day to get started, you are going to start to see how that positivity and that positive routine in the morning flows into your day and makes your day even better. So I know for me, getting my family of 4 out the door in the morning used to be very, very stressful, right? Getting the kids' lunches, get them out the door on time, getting my husband's lunch pack and all the things. And fill my cup, it was like, oh my gosh, it was just so overwhelming. And one of the first things that I do with my mastermind crew after we kind of set our vision and goals is really kind of establish some of these healthy habits that really lay the foundation for having a great day. And one of those is a morning routine. So I want to just kind of dive right in. So there's 3 simple steps, right? I talk about growth time, quiet time, and movement time. Okay, and within each of those times, there are different things that you can do that suit your schedule, right? Because we're all at different seasons of life, and we all have our if you're starting from scratch with a morning routine, your routine's not going to be as robust as mine is, right? So in growth time, what this looks like is typically I do my quiet time first. So I'm going to start with that. So my quiet time consists of 2 different things. And I have a free morning guide that I'm talking to you right now, a 3-step morning guide that's free for you that walks you through these steps and gives you ideas and my gratitude journal and all of those things. So if you're interested in that, just comment morning below and I'll get it over to you. But the first thing that I do when I wake up in the morning is I meditate. So typically I will go empty my bladder, get back in bed and pull up YouTube or Insight Timer. Those are the 2 that I love. And the reason that I love those is that they're both free. You can also easily search YouTube or Insight Timer for specific meditations. Like if you wake up feeling anxious all the time, then search 5-minute anxiety meditation and start with that. There are meditations as short as 2 minutes on Insight Timer and YouTube, okay? So don't use time as an excuse. You're going to start budgeting in these 3 steps so that you have a little bit of extra time just for you to fill your cup before you start taking care of everybody else. Because I promise you, when you start doing this morning routine and fill your cup first, before you have to serve everybody else in your life, you're going to show up as a better version of you. Okay, so that quiet time in the morning can be meditation, it can be a gratitude journal, it can be prayer, it can be all 3. You can do all 3 pretty quickly in under 5 minutes. So think about what would be most meaningful for you. Maybe you've been trying to get back into a routine of praying every day. So do that first thing in the morning. You can easily do that in bed before you get out of bed. If you're a type of person that falls easily back to sleep once you've gotten up, then maybe you need to go sit in a chair. For me, once the alarm goes off, I'm up and my mind is just ready to start the day. So I empty my bladder, get back in bed, listen to a meditation, and after the meditation, I feel more grounded. And then I will go get my glass of lemon water and do my gratitude journal in the morning. You don't have to overcomplicate the gratitude journal or gratitude journaling. Also, if you get my free guide by commenting morning, you'll get my 7-day free gratitude journal to kind of get you started. But gratitude can be just as simple as listing 3 things that you're grateful for. I am going to challenge you to level up your gratitude and do what you're grateful for and why. Okay, so instead of saying that you're grateful for your house, then maybe you say you're grateful for your house. It's providing these memories for you and your family and a safe place to live, right? So when you connect your gratitude to a why, it just is more powerful. Okay. So growth time can also be reading something that's more growth oriented. Okay. So I'm not talking about picking up a Danielle Steele or, a mystery novel. I'm talking about like something that's going to improve your mind. Moving forward, whether that's diving into 15 minutes of a podcast or 15 minutes of a book or 15 minutes of a course that you're interested in taking. But something for growth time is something that you want to do to move your brain in a more positive way, right? So with that said, growth time doesn't have to take very long, right? You can just read 10 pages. You can just read for 10 minutes. You can just listen to a podcast for 10 minutes. If you're doing a podcast, though, make sure it's something enlightening. Make sure it's something positive. Like there's a lot of dark podcasts out there. There's a lot of like mystery podcasts. There's so much out there to choose from, but your growth time should be growth oriented, right? Like learning, improving your mindset, those sorts of things. So far we've talked about the first 2 steps. Quiet time, which again can be meditation, prayer, gratitude journaling or any kind of journaling. And then growth time is going to be more like personal development, where you're really just kind of moving yourself forward and growing into the person that you want to be. And then the last step is movement. Okay. A lot of people push the movement off to later in the day. I'm going to encourage you to try to do it earlier in the day, because what happens when you move your body in a purposeful way in the morning, it increases the feel-good hormones and decreases the stress hormones. Okay. So movement in the morning could look like a short yoga routine. It could look like a short walk down the street and back, or it could be your full workout routine that you do at the gym or at home. But moving your body in the morning really helps get those feel-good hormones going. And if you're like me, and so many of my followers are, where your day just gets away from you, you get busy. Like once you're up and going, like there's no stopping, because everything from taking care of the kids to your work and all those things are laid out. So it's harder to get the movement or the workout time in later. Or maybe you do something like a walk or like a short yoga routine in the morning, and then you do a longer workout in the day if that's the way that your schedule is laid out. So again, simple 3 steps: quiet time, growth time, movement time. If you're interested in more in-depth with my free morning guide, just comment morning down here. It comes with 20 free workouts. It comes with a list of all my favorite meditations that you can just easily get to from YouTube. It comes with my 7-day gratitude journal and some other great free things to help you get started with your morning routine, because how you start your day is how the rest of your day goes, right? And you don't have to be a morning person to create a morning routine. Other things that you can do to kind of really start your day off on the right foot and get prepared is doing some things the night before. And I know that we're all exhausted the night before, but if we can take 5 minutes just to set ourselves up for success the next day, it really does pay off. So some of the things we do in my household, and this is me, my kids, and my husband, because again, it doesn't just have to be the mom or the wife doing all of this. It can also be the husband and the children, right? Because they are part of the morning routine as well. But we get our coffee ready the night before, so that we either have it on an automatic timer on the coffee pot, or all we have to do is hit start. The dog food is already ready for all 3 dogs in the morning, so all we have to do is set it down. Picking out your clothes for the next day or your workout gear saves you a lot of time, right? Have your kids do the same thing, because if your kids are like mine, they like to oversleep, they like to get on their phone, and they run out of time. But if they have their clothes ready from the night before, it's just easier to take that one decision off the table in the morning. Have you or your kids or your husband pack lunches the night before. At least get some of the main course of the lunch prepped, so that then people just have to grab snacks, pack the bag, and get out the door. Review your day from the previous day, right? So review your day. So at night, like I look at my next day, like I look at my schedule and kind of see what's going on, and so that I'm prepared. So that when I wake up, I'm like, oh crap, I have 3 doctor's appointments I have to get to. I know that the night before, so I can plan out my day accordingly. And also just really end your day. A great morning starts with the night before, like I just said. So some of the things that have been really beneficial for me that have improved my morning, but also improved my sleep, is no screens after 8 p.m. The other thing that I have implemented is blue light blocking glasses. I'm on my screen, I'm on a computer all day, every day for all of the jobs that I have, right? So I wear these, and it really has allowed me to get to sleep more quickly and get into deep sleep for longer. So no screens after 8, or minimal screens after 8. There's different things that you can do on your phone to kind of shut it down. Also make sure your bedroom is cool and dark. So 68 or lower, if you can tolerate that, and then make it as dark as possible. The other thing that I have implemented that's been really powerful for me and a lot of my clients is no caffeine after 2 p.m. So I had a great routine of going to get my daughter from school, and I would have like my second serving of my pre-workout, my all-natural pre-workout that I love, at that time on my way to pick her up for a little afternoon energy boost. And now I just have it a little bit earlier than 2 p.m. because I know that if I have it after 2, that caffeine is going to prevent me from getting a good night's sleep. So that's it, short and sweet. Again, if you love this idea of creating a morning routine or just want to get started with that, comment below the word morning, and I will send you over my simple 3-step chaos to calm morning routine with free workouts, free meditations, a free gratitude journal, everything that you need to get started. So I hope you have an incredible day. I am on here live every Wednesday at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I'm looking for new topics. So if there's anything that you want me to speak about, just message me or comment below. Have an incredible day.